Hello and welcome to The Sensible Witch. I'm Julie and this is a channel where we talk about common sense witchcraft. Happy spring, everyone. I have all my beautiful decorations up. So I hope everyone had a wonderful Ostara, wonderful equinox. Today we're going to talk about altars. I posted a picture of my altar on Facebook and Instagram. So if you're not already, please follow me there. I am trying my best on Instagram, y'all. I'm 56 years old and I am a Facebook girly. So Instagram is a bit of a challenge for me. But I'm trying. So you can follow me either place. But we're going to go now and take a look at a few of my altars. So let's go. So this is my Sabbath altar. I change it sometimes for every Sabbath. If you guys saw my post, you know that I just changed this yesterday and it was still set up for Lunasa, Maven. Actually, it's kind of cool. You can keep your same altar up, or I can anyway, from Lunasa to Samhain. But then I have some different things that I like to put up for Yule. So let's cruise in close and see what I've got here. This is a beautiful card that a witch friend of mine sent me and I love it. So I put it on there. I've got tons of witch casket items everywhere. This is just a little working table. If I have a working going on, I'll set it on there. This is a cup for liquid offerings. I've got just some decoration in the back, some tulips. I've got my beautiful sun. I keep this sun out during the light half of the year. There's a witch casket mirror up here. I have one of my witch casket keys that I keep on the altar all the time. I got this little gnome dude. He's so cute, isn't he? Got this little gnome dude at an amazing shop that I went to in the outskirts of Cincinnati. I'll link it below for you guys if you live in the area and want to check it out. I was on vacation and I stopped in there and it was just an amazing shop and I found so many cute, curious things. This is another one of the things that I found there, a slice of blue apatite. For crystals, for the altar, I just kind of go with what feels right for the season. I got this brand new hemimorphite tower, and this is a lace agate, or flower agate, I think. I ordered this little dragonfly from a shop it's in the Orient somewhere, but isn't that cute? That's a Kiki crystal piece. I have my pin from my magic school where I graduated. I like to have some goddess things on my altar, so I have a little goddess piece here. This little giraffe was sent to me by my sister, and I absolutely love it. So again, this is another witch casket piece. This little goddess, and she holds onto a crystal. I like to keep her out. A coin. This is I hold divine power. Again, it's a witch casket item. A little poppet thing that I think I got this at an MBF show. My little straw rabbit. I got this at CVS, y'all. Isn't it cute? Perfect for my Ostara / Beltane altar. Another witch casket piece. This is just a tile. A couple of roses that I got, crystal roses in pretty colors for spring, and a candle and incense holder. Again, another witch casket item. Like I said, I absolutely love their stuff. Up here's another witch casket item, the candle holder. I have a little shelf thing for all my pendulums. And then my neighbor got me these beautiful tiles for either Christmas or my birthday one year. I don't remember. We exchanged gifts. So I hung them up here as well. I have a broom that I got. I think I got that at Michael's. It stays up all year round. And then this is just an extra crystal holder shelf that I put up here. Got some beautiful crystals. I got a spider from that same Kiki crystal shop, but I have to glue the crystal back on. It broke. No fault of hers. It broke after it got here. Ganesh statue and a little kitty statue. Another crystal. More crystals. So that is my Sabbath altar. The only problem with this is it's set up on a shelf, and this shelf is not even, y'all. So if I light candles on here, they drip all over my altar cloth, which is what happened to my brown altar cloth that I use for fall. So I'll show you what I did to get the wax out of that. So as you can see, I've gotten some wax on one of my altar cloths. I have several different color cloths, and my pink one is on now. So we're going to see if we can get this wax out of here. So what we need for this is some wax paper and an iron, which I have heated up. So I actually used this to get wax out of my carpet before, so hopefully it'll come out of the altar cloth. It's gone all the way through in a couple of places. So we're just going to put the wax paper down. I have my iron set at kind of medium low, and we're going to run over that with the wax paper. See, it comes out. This iron might be a little bit hot. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. As you can see, it's pulling that wax out of there. Let's work on this spot. And then we'll flip it over. Like I said, this works on carpet too. If anybody, I don't know, does anybody still have carpet? Is that a thing of the past? It's coming though. We're getting it. We're getting it. That's good. Flip this over. Grab another piece. So yep, let's pull the wax out of there. It's still a little stained. I don't know if we can get that out in the wash or not, but it has pulled all the wax out. So see that? Easy peasy. But still, I can feel some wax right here. I can't see it, but I can feel it. Just like magic. We are witches after all, right? And if you're a fire hazard witch like I am, you'll end up with lots of wax in your beautiful altar cloths, and you know, you hate to throw them away. There, we'll run this through the wash, and hopefully it will be good as new. So here are two more of my altars. This is my ancestor altar. I normally have photos of my ancestors up here, but I've taken them down for privacy reasons. I got a couple of little plaques, candle holders for when I want to leave a candle as offerings. This little troll dude, I got at that store in Cincinnati too. I just thought he was really cute, and I think my mother would like it. So I have this beautiful bowl that I got at that same shop. It's got like a skull in the bottom. That's for dry offerings. I have some spirit money to burn. My kitties that I've lost, they have their own altars, but they put them on my ancestor altar as well. And I put the offerings for them up here. My boys can't get up here. I actually have this tray because behind it is the boys' nest on the wall, and I don't want them walking right over here on my ancestor altar. I have a beautiful crystal rose that I got for my mother. Her favorite color was yellow. So, in this beautiful vase from Witch Casket again. I have so much of their stuff. Another cup for liquid offerings. Just a crystal that I like to put up there. Have my skull and a piece. I got these Dia de los Muertos statues from Michael's at Halloween time. And then moving over here is my goddess altar. So obviously work with Kali. Bought these candles for her. I need to make my own. I've been lazy. I know how to do it. But got these candles from her from Etsy. The majority of the pieces here came from the, oh, what is the name of that box? I'll put it up here after I have a chance to look up where I got the boxes from. But you can buy, I don't get a subscription from them, but you can buy past boxes. And when I saw the Kali box come up, I was like, wow, I need to get this. So this statue I bought from a wonderful shop in Albuquerque. Again, I'll link that below if y'all are in that area. I had bought some black and blue roses, and they were dyed, and the dye helped to preserve the rose, so it's just kind of dried. So I thought I'd put that up there for her. This plaque is from the same box. Another candle. She's got a lot of candles. Spray. A lot of the offerings. All these offerings for her came in that box, so it was a great value for me to get all these beautiful things, and then the offerings as well. And then my Kali Oracle deck. So this is my second Kali altar cloth. I had a bright red one. I got these from Etsy. I had a bright red one that was the same fabric as this purple one, kind of a silky fabric. And of course, being the fire hazard witch that I am, I burned a hole in it. My offering candles burned down a lot quicker than I thought they would. So, and I went back to buy another one, and they didn't have it anymore. So I had to go with this darker kind of maroon, but I think she likes it. She's okay with it. So those are the two altars that I keep up here. So y'all may be wondering, here's my kitty Jaden, he's going to help me out, where I do my workings, because all the altars that I've showed you today are just packed. So this is where I have a temporary altar. I just used this slab of wood that was custom cut for me by someone I know who's a carpenter, and I stained it myself. And I used to kind of set it up on the floor. I have a little piece that I set it on, and I would sit on the floor in front of this. But yeah, as I'm getting older, it's easier just to set this on a table like this. And I set up my workings, candles and such. The boys always get locked away. I have 3 Siamese cats. The boys are young and just into everything, so they get locked up whenever I have any candles lit. And then I only set this up when I'm doing workings. Otherwise, it kind of stays put away. So this is my altar cloth that went through the wash and it came out clean. Yay! So those are some of my altars and setups that I have. However, you don't need to spend a lot of money to have a great altar. You don't need to have something permanently set up in your house. If you're on a budget, there are lots of things that you can put on your altar that cost very little or nothing. So probably the easiest and most sensible thing to include on your altar are natural items. So take a walk outside and see what you find. There are pretty rocks, there are twigs, branches, you may find some flowers, seashells if you live on the shore. So many things outside that can be used on our altars to create a beautiful space. Maybe just a simple candle. Thrifting is a great option. The dollar stores have a ton of witchcraft items in there that you can get. I am going to do a dollar store walkthrough very soon, so we'll take a look at some of the items that are offered there. And I have a ton of stuff from the dollar store. They have great jars. They have all sorts of different craft supplies. They have candles, so many things. Like I said, we're going to walk through and take a look at everything that they have, and they have some great stuff. So you can use all that. If you are still in the broom closet, you can make a small altar using a shoebox or a jewelry box, anything like that that's small, that maybe you can tuck away under your bed when it's not in use, or you can build an online altar. So there are lots of options out there, and again, you don't have to have an altar. There's no law, there's no witchy law that you're going to be kicked out of witchcraft because you don't have an altar. But I like them, and I like to have a dedicated magical space when I sit down to do my workings. It kind of helps to get me in that witchy mindset that we need to be in to do our spell work. So those are just a few ideas. If you have any additional ideas, please drop them below. I'd love to hear your ideas about what you do to craft your altars. So that is all for today. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.